As early as 5:30, I'm at work. Between 7 a.m. in the morning, we have rushing time because the children are outside to go to school. We have really rushing time. Between that 7 to 9 a.m. is our peak time in the mornings. We have a lot of passengers to carry to their various destinations.
Public transportation is the backbone of any city, connecting people to their jobs, homes, and communities. But who are the people behind the wheel?
Number 24, Babayemi Street, Oborombi.
My name is Mrs. Kaduri Rita Joy.
Bariga ni mo ń gbé tẹ́lẹ̀. Mọ́mì àti dáàdì mi àjọ ń gbé. So ìgbà tí family issue tó bẹ̀rẹ̀, so mọ́mì láti kúrò ní ọ̀dọ̀ dáàdì mi. So ìgbà tó jẹ́ kúrò ṣìṣà. Mọ́mì ní pé but wọ́n ti ní church, wọ́n work ní other person. But èmi ni mo handle àwọn bíi family. Èmi ni mo ń ṣiṣẹ́. Ìgbà tá kúrò lọ́dọ̀ wọn bẹ́ẹ̀, so ìgbà tó lúwa pé mọ́mì pé kó má ṣiṣẹ́. But èmi ní láti máa help àwọn àbúrò mi torí èmi ni second born. First born wọ́n ti marry.
I'm an HND holder, Business Administration at Lagos State Polytechnic. Along the line, I was working, but I'm married with 3 kids. I have grown-up children. I'm married. I was working in a company after my graduation at school. But along the line with the company I was working with, the company had issues. So the company folded up, and the owner of the business traveled out of the country. So I decided to start some businesses at home, which I was managing, some petty businesses. But things were not really going out well as I expected. So my husband's work was not really moving well. His business was not doing very fine. So I decided, as things were going on in the family, so I just have to assist him in bringing up the home. And as I was doing the business, things were not coming out as I expected. So it got to a stage there was even nothing to eat at home. My children were suffering. There was nothing to live on. So as I was just walking about my environment, I saw a lady like me who was driving this Keke Marua. So I was moved because I was encouraged when I saw her. So when I got close to her and asked her, "Dear sister, please, you have to help me out. How do you get this? How do you get this that you are using? How do you get it?" So she introduced me into the business, and that was how it started. I did not know how to drive. So she approached a male operator. We call the drivers operator. The driver was Keke Marua operators. So who taught me how to drive? I paid him a token amount of money, and I started learning. So within 2 weeks, I was able to drive.
Bó ṣe sọ fún church member pa ìjọba kó ń bó ṣe wọn máa wà yìí ìyẹn wá fi mí rẹ́rìn-ín ó ní pa Bísọ́lá fẹ́ kó máa wá kó fi tiẹ̀ o bóyá fáìn tó yìí àwọn akọ máa wá mo ní mo serious mo fẹ́ ṣé mo ṣe tí mo ṣe ní VI ni very hard working mo ṣàṣàlàyé fẹ́ pé kí ni ìyá sọ fún mi pé òun sanwó máa wá lọ́wọ́ pé but tí bá lè tètè fojú sí i torí wọn ráyè láti kọ́yàn ní mo ní kò sí wàhálà pé màá ó ṣàkọ mi ṣá ìyẹn ṣàkọ mi ọ̀sẹ̀ yìí ó kọ́ mi lọ́sẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ kan ìgbà tó máa dọ̀sẹ̀ tó ń bọ̀ ó kọ́ mi again ó jẹ́ 2 days bẹ́ẹ̀ olóhùn ráyè mọ̀ wọ́n sọ fún mi láti lẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ pé mo dọ́dọ̀ serious ta ló bá sọ fún ilé màá ní pé òun ráyè mo kàn ṣe mo tún wá ní lọ́ọ̀kì mo tètè rẹ́yìn ọkọ̀ tó máa wá òdì pé òun wẹ́yìn tó máa lò máa dé máa wá èso ojú ọ̀nà pẹ̀lú ọkọ̀ tí bá ti rí mọ́tò tó ń bọ̀ big motor ẹ̀rù máa bà mí màá sáré bọ́ sèdè pé kí mọ́tò máa lọ dán máa wà o màá sáré bọ́ sèdè pé tí wọ́n bá tó bá sì máa ẹ̀dọ́ ìgbà máa dúró sí mi ní dúró sáàrin máa drive mo ṣáà ń lọ dédé bá ti dé park màá tún pèrò.
So I was introduced because in each unit we have a chairman that handles every unit. So I was introduced to the chairman of my unit. Then I don't have money to get one for myself. So the man now said, okay, that he will get me one to be using. He actually tried. He gave me one, which was very, very old. There was nothing I could do. I was managing it to the extent that even my hand got swollen up. So with the way I was trying as a woman, striving hard to succeed just for me to take something home, a peanut for us to eat at home. So the chairman saw me and said, a woman, something a man cannot even do. Look at a woman, even as old as this Keke Marua is, she was still able to do the delivery and still maintaining the Keke. So the man just saw me as somebody who is going to be very hardworking and now promised me a new one.
Being a public transporter is not an easy job. It requires a lot of patience and customer service skills, as well as the ability to navigate busy city streets and dealing with difficult passengers.
Nǹkan tí mo gbádùn níbi iṣẹ́ yìí ni pé ó jẹ́ iṣẹ́ kò tẹ́ pé ó fìyàn lọ́kàn balẹ̀. Tó bá téèyàn bá ti lóòdù lọ, tó bá ti èèyàn máa jókòó fún ẹni tó máa kàn lẹ́yìn kó lóòdù, tó bá ti lóòdù tán wá tún lóòdù títí ẹ̀. And again, nǹkan tí mo tún like ń bẹ̀ ni pé ó jẹ́ iṣẹ́ tó pé èèyàn ń gbowó in a day. Tó pé at least tó bá ti pé fẹ́ rí 5,000 lẹ́nìí, tó bá hustle 5,000 ó ti sáré rí maybe like 2 o'clock ó ti sáré pa 5,000. Nǹkan tí mo fi like ẹ̀ ni pé òun iṣẹ́ tó pé èèyàn máa sí pa salary ṣé pé kó tí àwọn ọ̀gá yìí kó tí tó send owó báyìí so jẹ́ èdè mọ́ ní pé wàá tètè rí owó nǹkan tí mo like ń bẹ̀ nìyẹn.
What I enjoy most about it is that it gives me joy because this is a business where a woman works in the midst of men, and there is something that is so common among us here that we are always happy. Everywhere you come out in sorrow from your home, by the time you meet somebody in the bus stop who will just make you angry for a while, and in the next minute you burst into laughing, they will make jest of you and you forget your sorrow at home. And you'll be happy. They'll make you laugh. They'll make you, they will make jest of you as a woman. They say, look at you. You can never go home and take care of your husband. You are working. And we don't fight, we don't quarrel, we're always happy. That is why I like coming out. Because they even when you don't want to run, they'll make you run happily, joyfully. And also what makes me happy is that I'm able to make my ends meet through it. And I've achieved a lot.
Challenge tí mo ti face ni pé ìgbà míì máa ń wà tí pé ìjà máa ṣẹlẹ̀ ní àárín àwọn operator. Tí pé ẹlòmíì kò ní wọ́ọ̀ṣì dáadáa pa ẹni yìí òun bá ń lẹ̀ o. Ṣé understand? Kò ní wọ́ọ̀ṣì dáadáa pé òun bẹ ní ilẹ̀. Ó máa claim pé òun máa ṣáájú ẹni yẹn load. So ìjà máa wá ṣẹlẹ̀, a máa jà pé ó tí o láì mí ti ẹ lè gbà ni. Ó bá mi lò sí pé ó máa ní ó tí o mo ṣáájú èdè, ó ti mi ṣáájú èdè, a máa bẹ̀ sí ni màmá tó bá ti jẹ́ kí n load, wọn ló ní load. Àwọn méjì máa jọ dúró. Tó bá ti wá dúró, ìgbà mi ẹlòmíì lè kàn ìmí tó bá ní máìdì pé òun fẹ́ fa wàhálà, àbó òun ti ń dílé ara ẹ̀ jù. Ó yá load, tó bá ti load tán máa load. So so ìfẹ́ náà ni ó tún dáa. Ìgbà míì dẹ̀kẹ̀rẹ̀ irú àwọn agbèrò yẹn náà tẹ́yìn bá gbé ń gbà mí tó bá jókòó sí ni máa wáyà gbé mi dé ọlọ́jọ̀jọ̀ tó bá ti ń gbé lọ bá ti ń gbé dé ọlọ́jọ̀jọ̀ wá bọ́lẹ̀ bá máa ní àyẹ̀jọ́ sá owó dá owó ojú ni ó fẹ́ dowó lọ́wọ́ mi owó ojú ni òmò èèyàn tí mo jẹ ó kàn máa lọ sí ẹni òun náà fọ̀pọ̀ rọ́pò èèyàn kàn máa lọ sí ẹni yẹn so kò fẹ́ wàhálà.
One particular challenges I had is that when I was actually driving the whole one, sometimes the keke will just break down the road. And when it breaks down, you know, to start something that would have happened to it at that time, maybe the money that you are not having at hand will be what you will use to put it back in order. You feel sad about it.
Iṣẹ́ wa yìí, téèyàn bá ṣe ń wà níbẹ̀ ló ṣe máa ní experience. Ó fi dàbí iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ náà ni. At least 3 years mo ti pé níbi iṣẹ́ máa wá sìn. Ó fi dàbí àná 3 years. So tí mechanic bá bá mi ṣe kékeré máa ń dúró báyìí màmá wọn báyìí nǹkan tó ń ṣe ń bẹ̀. Nǹkan tó bá yé ń bẹ̀ wọ́n máa ṣàlàyé fún mi. At least bí a ti kẹ̀kẹ́ sí bí mo sọ pé a week mo ní láti check machine pé bí ó ti short oil tó bá ti short oil máa top oil sí tó gbé tóyìn bá fi oil sí tóyìn bá kú òun bẹ̀ ó máa lock engine. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni tí kò ní experience á máa wà á lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ wúúú tí machine bá lock engine ó máa ní 100,000 máa fi ṣe machine. Ìgbà míì ìdẹ̀kẹ̀rẹ̀ tí táyà bá yọ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn torí mi lè gbé machine sókè máa ní láti pa àwọn ọkùnrin yẹn kó jọ kó wá assist mi. Màá tú táyà yìí fúnra rẹ̀ wọ́n máa bá mi gbé machine sókè màá wá tight machine yẹn so bí mi ṣe máa ń ṣe nìyẹn àwọn náà jẹ́ máa help wa wọ́n máa pa obìnrin tó ń hustle by wọ́n máa bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe.
Like the minor issue like the punctured tire. I have my instrument like the spinner, then the jack that we use. So I do it myself. I have an extra tire. If it's the issue of the tire, that is a punch tire, maybe it's along the roadside, I'll fix it myself because I'll use the jack. I'll jack it up, then it's very easy to lose the nuts. And the tire is not heavy. So immediately I lose the nut, I fix the extra tire, then put it back in order. I'll have some passenger who wait for me because they see me as a woman who is struggling. So most of them won't go away. They'll still wait for me. So when I fix it, I put it back, they'll get back inside. Then the journey continues. So I always make sure that my extra tire is with me and my jack.
I'm very proud of myself. The reason why I'm very proud of myself pé mo ti rókùnrin tó wá wa márúwá rí. Márúwá yẹn ká sí pé bí 3 weeks àbí 2 weeks ló fi wá márúwá. Ó sì pé òun ò lè continue pẹ̀lú iṣẹ́ yìí pé ó ti wà very hard working jù. Ó ní láti gbé márúwá yẹn sí lọ gbé fẹ́lò òun pé kó máa wà fún òun ní installment tó bá ti sanwó òun tán kí márúwá yẹn kó di títì ẹ̀. Èmi tí mo fi mọ̀ ní pé ó gbé mi mo jókòó tí mo rí lójú ọ̀nà torí òun náà wà lọ́nà fún mi bí báyìí. Ó rí mi lójú ìbéèrè mọ́ ọ̀gá kí ló dé tẹ̀ ṣiṣẹ́ ní èní ìyẹn ó ti tójú mẹ́ta lè fi ṣe ó ní pé iṣẹ́ yẹn nígbà òun rí bí agbóbó ń ṣe ti wa mọ́tò rèé máa lè handle márúwá nígbà bọ̀ tóun ti iṣẹ́ yẹn ti pọ̀ jù fóun so òun ò lè lágbára láti ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn so mo wà very proud myself say Bisola continue pé yes mo ń try.
The impact in my community is that they are happy seeing me doing the work. So most of them they give me maybe home service. They call me to come and pick them up in their home and they are happy see me doing this. So I believe I'm making an impact in this area because most of when they come around, some people when they see me they say no, they want me to pick them up as a woman working in the midst of these men. So they say even some of the men will say, is it only you? Are you the only one? Are you the only one? But they see no, they want to call me first. They say no, woman first, ladies first. They call me first to do their going about. And some of them appreciate me a lot. Maybe sometimes they even give me extra pay for doing this. A lot of them give me extra pay. Even beyond what I ask them for, maybe the charges, they give me extra pay. So, and people just really appreciate me. When I'm passing, they're always greeting me. They want me to, I believe I'm making an impact.
Many women have chosen to become public transporters, and they all share a commitment to serving their community.